Hello and welcome back. So in today's video, we are going to continue doing our integration, and in the other video, we looked at how when you click on any products here that you can see, you can go to this page where you have a detailed product page information, and here you can be able also to click on adding the quantity, and also you can see here that we already actually displaying information from our database, and also we looked at our wholesale price and everything. So in this video, what we are going to do is that first of all, I want to change here because I forgot to change what is an inbox here, and this will help you to be able to at least be able to know what you are going to get or what will be packaged when you order any product that is from this website. So here now what I'm going to do is that I'm going back to my code, and where I have in my front end, where I have a page or pages, and then I go to the product page here, then there's somewhere that we have this part. So I can just come here and change this. So this one I'm going to just say product dot title, like that. And when I save this, go back to my code, you see that it changes here. So I think also you can specify this from a backend, or maybe actually you can make sure that you add what is the inbox in your backend, because right now you know how we are doing things. You can add more functionality to this application. So also we handled you can see here, for example, we handled the wholesale price. So for example, when we add to more than 5 items, then we get the whole price of $80. So I want you to make sure that you are keen looking at this price here, and you'll see that it will change to $80. So you can see when you surpass 5 items here that are specified, then it changes to $80. So that is it. So what I'm going to do is that now let me continue with other functionality. Of course, I wanted us to continue with adding to the cart, and we can be able to see the products in the cart, but I'm going to first of all go back to my backend because there's something that I forgot, and I want us to go systematically. So here for the banners, I want us to handle this for today, where we can be able to add the image, the title, and then subtitle, and then also show the banners here. Also in that case, also we are going to update in our front end the banners that you can see here. So I want us at least to have banners, random banners, because that is what we were also to implement in this project. So let me go back, and I'm going to close all these pages. Let me close this one. I'm going to just leave this new product here because there's something that you are going to need it from it, and then navbar. So here I'm going to close that, and then for the admin here also I'm going to close that. So here for the banners, I want us to create some variable that will handle our inputs. So for the first thing that I'm going to have is selected image, because remember we are going to select the image like just the way we did when we were selecting an image for the new product. So here I'm going to just say set selected product, like that, and then we are going to use state. So use state here. So you can see it has been imported, and this one will be null. And also here I can have other things, for example the title, that will be able to handle the title. So this one will be set title, and this is the title of the banner. I'm going to show you that. So use state here, and first of all it will be just an empty string. So also we need another one that is subtitle. So subtitle, and this one also is set subtitle, like that. And here we can have also as an empty string, like that. And then I think that's what we actually need right now, but also we can add others. So let me add all of them. So we are going to have also another one, and this one will be for the banners, because we are going to fetch the banners from our backend. So this one will be called set banners, and here we can have use state, like that. This one will be just an empty array, and after that we can have, after banners we can have upload or uploading. So I'm going to have uploading here, and then set uploading, like that. And then this one, of course, it will be like the other upload from the that we had in our new product. So I'm going to just copy the text here. There's no need for us to write all the text, and we already, it's the same thing with what we did here. So actually I'm going to copy this. First of all, the upload will be 0%, and then when we upload it will be 100%. So I'm going to paste that here. And now the other thing that I want us to do is to implement where if you come here, you'll be able to see that when you click on this, it should work the same way that we did with our new product page. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to come up here, and then I'm going to copy this one, image change, because we are going to need this. So copy image change here, and I'm going to paste in our banners. So our banners we have here, like that. So if you are not understanding what you are doing, you can kindly go back and watch, so that you'll be able to understand. And here you can see this one, I actually made a mistake. This is handle select image, like that. So yeah, you can see that. And the other thing is I'm going to copy, because this one is the similar thing. I'm going to copy from from here where we have the label until where we have the input here, like that. So I'm going to copy that. I think I can copy from this part here, and we can copy until here where we have the product name. So let me copy that, and here I can do let me just come up here, and where we have the image right here, you can see we have the image. So I'm going to copy this and remove it. So until maybe here, let me just add that there. So I can see there's an error. So let me see where the error is coming from. So I think it's because divs. So let me just go back and let me see. This one is closing this one here. So let me try and add it inside here, and let's see. So yeah, it's giving me error. So let me see why it's giving me these errors. I think it's because I have not closed one of these divs. So this div here, you can see there's a div that is not closed. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just come back here, and I am going to see, for example, if there's one div that is not closed, I'm going to remove it, and I can save that. I want also to format my code. Let me format my code here, and now I can save this. Let's see if we can be able to select an image and then set here. So when I click on this part here, now you can see it is actually able to select, and I can come here to where we have our project, and inside our project I'm going to come up here to our front end. So we have our front end. Let's see if we can see the banners, and it's inside assets, not asset actually. Let me just go back here, and it is inside our public here. And you can see here we have beauty banner 1, beauty banner 2. So I'm going to actually take one of them. You can see now it's being displayed here, and you can see here we have upload is 0%. So when we click on this, it will be uploaded to 100%. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to make sure also that we have a space. So for example, this one I'm going to give a margin top of, let's say, something like 20 pixels, because I see there's no space, and that is because we have copied a code from the other page. So I think this can help. Let me see if this one will help. Yeah, so I don't think it's helping. So what we can do here is that I have added the margin top here. Or what I'm going to do here is that, let me remove this here and place it down here where it will be outside that div, so that we see how it will look like. So if I save that and then come back here, yeah, you can see now we have a good space. So now I want us to work on this title and subtitle, and that is very easy because already now we have done that several times. So here I'm going to click on change, or to add on change, and then I'm going to first of all get the event, and then I'm going to get set title, and here I can be able to add e.target.value like that. I'm going to copy this also again. Let me copy this, and I'm going to paste it. So I'm going to paste it where we have a subtitle, this here where we have this input, but this time this one will be just subtitle. So set subtitle like that. Again, now here I'm going to have a function, and this one will have an event, but this one it will be on click. So on click, and here I can have handle upload like that. So I'm going to take this here, and create a function called handle upload. Copy that. I'm going to come up here, and now I can create a function like that. And actually, because everything already we have done in the other this new product here, so I'm going to copy everything from here inside here. Let me copy this like that, and I'm going to paste it here. But of course, there's things that we are going to just change. So let me just add here a weight. Here we having a weight, and then so meaning that here we need to have a sync like that. Another thing is to import Axios, because we don't have Axios here. So I'm going to import this Axios so that we can make a request to Cloudinary. So copy that, and then here I'm going to paste it like that. Save that, and we can come up here where we have upload. So first thing is to take the image here and then upload to Cloudinary. The other thing is here we need to change to banners. The endpoint here will be banners, and for the image, yeah, we are going to upload URL, and here we are going to also upload the title and the subtitle. So I'm going to upload here. I'm going to upload the title. Here it is called the same way in the database, so there's no need to make sure that there's no need for us to change the name. So I'm going to have a subtitle also. So I don't know if I created that here as a subtitle. So I don't have like actually it's not here. I don't know why I'm actually making this stupid mistake here, because it is should be here. So this one and also this one I need to change, because here I already had done this change here. So we are making request here to banners. So banners like that, and then here we can have now, let me come up here. We are going to have the title and we are going to have subtitle like that. So save that, and the other thing that I want us to do is to get user request file, or the function to be able to make the request using Axios. So copy this and I'm going to paste it up here, like that. So I want us to see if it will be able to upload the, we are going to upload the banner to our backend. So I'm going to come up here and I'm going to copy several things. For example, this is let's say our subtitle. So I'm going to come up here, and also I want us to inspect, because this is how one of the things that you can use to debug. So for example, this is the network, and I'm going to close this part here. So I'm going to select now. So I'm going to select this time banner 3, like that, and I'm going to have the subtitle. So the subtitle, I'm going to add it here, and we have the title. So grow with confidence here, and then like that, I'm going to paste it in the title here. So I'm going to try and make HTTP request to a backend. So when I click upload, let's see. So there's nothing that is happening. I can't see anything. So let me actually reload here and see if I can, we have uploaded, but I don't know why it is not actually, uh, actually, let me just click on these banners here. So yeah, you can see there's nothing that has been added. So let me see if my backend is running. Yeah, and you can see my backend is running here. I'm going to restart it. So let me see my backend restarting, connected to the database. Yes. So now the other thing is to make sure that handle handle upload it is being clicked. So let me just come here where you have the button, and you can see on click here handle upload. And now let me see if I can also, this is the handle upload here, or this one is the banner, banners or banner. So I'm going to confirm that also in my backend, because these are some things that you need to make sure that you can counter check. So for example here, yeah, we have, it is banners. So I'm going to try again now, and let me just come up here, and actually I can see here it's loading. So I'm going to open the inspect again, and this time also I'm going to click again like that. I can't see anything. So yeah, I can see here is as if we have an error. Yeah, so E is not defined. I don't think that is the issue as per now. So I'm going to reload here again, and then I'm going to click on this, get the banners, banner 3, select that. I'm going to have the title here like that, and then the subtitle from this part here. So let me copy this, and I'm going to paste it here like that. So when I click on upload here, you can see it is telling me that E is not defined. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to actually pass in E, because that means that's where the error is, because you can see here we are using e.prevent default. This is because we don't want this page to reload when we click on this button here. So another thing is I think now, because it will hit on our backend, then we can truly open our network. So click upload, yeah, and you can see here it's pending, and then you can see here it's 200, and yeah, you can see it's 200 payload. We actually sent the image here, the subtitle, and then this one, grow with confidence. And let me see here if there is any that has been added. So I can click orders and then click again the banners. So there's no banners that actually it has been added. I thought that banners was not added, but in this case it has been added. So another thing that I want us to do is that I want to have at least 2 banners. So let me create another banner here. So this time let me select the second banner, and I think for this one I'm going to just use the same thing. So let me just paste that there, and this one I'm going to say products that products that stands out, like that, and then I'm going to paste again like that. And let me come here to my DB and see if the second banner has been uploaded. So we have that banners here, and yeah, you can see we have 2 banners. So the other thing that I can do now is to make sure that here I have the other banners are being displayed here. So what we are going to do is I'm going to create another use effect, and this one I'm going to just copy the code and then paste here, because it's very straightforward. And here where we have this, I'm going to paste this one here, and I'm going to also make sure that I import use effect. So if you come up here, you can see I have a use effect here. And now the other thing is we want to make sure that we are able to get the banners from our backend and display them here so that we can show them here. So you can see this is dummy data and we want to show it. So let me do it now. So for the example, I want to make sure I know where I want to loop. So for example, it's this one here. I'm going to remove, for example, this one. And also for this one, I'm going to have this that I'm going to use as a template, then we can loop. So I'm going to remove that and then come here, and I'm going to say banners, and I can just say like look if it is undefined, don't throw error. So then here I can have the banner, and you're going to have index. After that we can call the this now our template here, like that. And now we can change, for example, for this one we are going to display now the image. So image, and then also I'm going to have the title here. So banner dot, it is banner dot image, no sorry, title. And then the other thing is here I'm going to have a banner, and then dot subtitle, yeah, subtitle, yeah, like that. Then again I want to do something else, which is to add a key here. So a key, and this one will be indexed like that, so that we don't have error when we are looping. So if I come back here, you can see it is telling me that image is undefined, and yeah, it's telling me that image is undefined. So let me see why it's telling me the image is undefined. So this is on 977. 977, the image. Oh, actually, yeah, this one should be banner dot image like that. So save that, and now we don't have that image now. We don't have that variable called image. So here you can see now we have our, here you can see active banners here. So also we want to show these banners in our front end, but before that I also want to have this delete functionality. And now, because already you know what I'm doing, you can go ahead and implement this. But if you don't want to, or you don't know how to implement, then I'm just going to have that function, and then I'm going to copy it in the code. So let us do that. Here I have the function to handle that, and I'm going to paste it here like that. Here we are going to just pass in the ID, and then it is going to make a request to our backend. But in this case now the banners route, but with an ID and a method to delete. So like that. So here where we have the button, then we can pass in the on click event, and then this function handle delete, and then banner underscore id, and then it will be able to delete. So for this handle delete here, you can see we are making request to banners and then id, and we are making a delete method here, and then after that you can reload this page. And I don't want to test that functionality because we are going to lose our banners here. So what I'm going to do is that I want us now to go to our front end and display those banners right here, and it will be able to select banners randomly. So it will show a random banners. When you reload, you will see a different banner. When you reload, maybe one the banner can just remain, or maybe be replaced by another one. So let's do that. So now if you check on our backend, so let me just come here to our backend, you see that we have a route for banners, and then when we go to this route here, you can see also we have a get random banner here. And this is what I'm going to do right now, is to now hit this route, and it will give me a random banner, so that when users are actually visiting your website, they can see random banners. So you can have two users who are using your website at the same time, but on their homepage here, the website is showing different banners because it is fetching a random banner from the backend. So I hope that you understand. And also I have demonstrated in the introduction video, so I don't think that is something that confusing. So I'm going to uh, actually close this. And also again is that you are going to understand once I implement it. So here I want to go to the banner component, and here I'm just going to also paste this code here. For now I know that you have understood how to fetch the data from our backend, and that's what we are doing right here. I need to import this, um, paste that banner, or to just import use state. And also I want to import use effect like that. And then here you can see fetch random banner here. We are hitting this in endpoint banners and then random, and then we set banner res.data here, and then if we have an error, it is failed to fetch. And then the other thing is here, you can see it is giving me like, if there is no banner, then it will show loading. So after that, I'm going to show now the in here in our banners, I'm going to show now the image from now our backend here. So now you might maybe not understand what we are going to do with our background image here, but for now actually I'm just going to leave it like that, and then I'm going to show you how we are going to do that. So banner.title, or it's subtitle, I think it's subtitle. Yeah, it is subtitle. Then here we are going to have a banner.title, banner.title, like that. Yeah, so you can see that, and then let's come here. Yeah, you can see it actually is not showing anything. I don't know why. Let me reload. You can see here it's just showing this. Yeah, it is not showing our title. So I think let me see here. It should be banner.subtitle and banner.title. So I don't know why it is not showing this, but we are going to confirm what the error might be, where the error might be. So here I can also just come up here, and where we have the URL, and what I'm going to do here is that I'm going to add these two hyphens, and then I can say banner.image, like that, and we should be able to show that to show like the banner image. So after we have added this hyphen banner.image here, also the other thing that we should do is to have a curly brace here, so that it will be able to take like this hyphen banner.image. And then the other thing is also we need to have a backtick here. So a backtick here, and also we are going to have a backtick that is closing here, like that, and then save that. Let's see if we are going to be able to see the banner. So yeah, you can see it's not showing. We are not able to see the banner. So what I'm going to do is to let me just come up here, and I'm going to inspect. So let me inspect here. Okay, for the network, and see where the error is coming from. So let me try and fetch here. So for the banners, so actually here we have for this part here, let me see if I can get the banners. I'm going to just come up here, and I don't see anything. So what I'm going to do to debug, I'm going to just console log. So console log, and then see if I can see the banner. So I'm just going to come up here and console.log, and then banner, like that, and then save first of all. And then here I'm going to come up to the console here, and you can see here actually it's loading, and it's actually here it's giving me like an empty object. So if I do that again, let me reload. You can see here we have the you can see here we are having like the product, but this one here comes as an empty array. So let me just come up here, and then the other thing, let me open here. Actually it's giving me like an empty object here. So let me see where the problem is. So it is banner slash random. So I can use postman so to hit this endpoint here. So let me try and do that. Copy this, and I want to see where the error is coming from. So I'm going to open my postman, and I don't know why. Okay, so it's actually showing a banner here. And yeah, let the postman open. So here I'm going to just use my postman, and I'm just going to use any route. So for example, this here, I'm going to paste this one here, and then I'm going to use get, because it's a get request. Then when I try and make requests to this endpoint here, you can see we are getting actually we are actually making requests and we are getting the banner. So the issue might be our front end. It's not making a request, and I don't know why it's not doing that. So you can see here it's actually getting an empty object. So what we can do here is to make sure that I'm making a request. So do I have user request? Actually, this is where the error is coming from. So a stupid mistake again. Sorry for that. So use user request, this one. Yeah, I think actually this one should be from now. I think let me import it manually because it's taking a user request from our admin. So this one I'm going to here, and I can save that. So here, let me see if now we can if I reload here, it will be able to make a request. So make a request here. Yeah, you can see now here it's giving me like a discover like the text from our backend now. So the only thing that we have been left with is the image is not showing, and we need to troubleshoot that. But you can see the URL is right here. So what we can do is let's come up here and see where the error is coming from. So we have our banner.image, and then here for our backend here, I can see also actually it's we have our class name here, we have our relative, we have our background here, we have our URL, and then here we pass in the banner.image. And so the other thing that I forgot to do here is that I need to add a style. So let me do that. So here I'm going to add a style actually, and here we have a style. We are going to get background image. So background image, like that, and then we can have now we are going to have a style here, and then specify the background image here, and then we can have the backtick. And for this backtick here, now we are going to specify the URL, and after the URL here we can have now after this URL here we can have the $sign, and also we are going to have now the banner.image, like that. And we can save this and see if we can be able to display. Yeah, you can see actually it's displaying. So now we are having the banners from our backend also. And the other thing is also when you reload, it should give you random banners, but because we don't have many banners, you can see, for example, it will be able to pick like almost the same banner at any given time. But when you select again, you can see it is changing. And then when I reload again, then you can see it is actually changing the banners. So that is how you are able to create a website that can show you random banners at any given time. So yeah, so you can see how it looks. And also the other thing that I can do here is I can add as many banners as possible, and it will have our front end here will have a variety of variety of banners to choose from, and they will be selected randomly. So that is it. I don't want this video to be longer than this. Have a great day. See you on the next video.